Lung cancer, COPD, diabetes, asthma, and blindness. Some of the most devastating diseases caused by one of today's most dangerous habits. And that habit is smoking. But have you ever wondered why cigarettes are white? Allow me to explain. Cigarettes are the nails of your coffin. Even before the harmful effects of smoking were scientifically proven, this saying was common in the 1960s. People believed cigarettes caused countless diseases, and they tried to stay away from them. Yet powerful forces worked to reverse this perception. One of the best examples came from the famous brand Lucky Strike. Before World War I, Turkish tobacco was considered the finest in the world. Brands like Camel, and nearly every cigarette producer, made it their top priority. In fact, Camel proudly printed it right on the pack. But after the war, access to Turkish tobacco became limited. Manufacturers were forced to choose between Virginia and Burley tobacco. Camel switched to Burley, giving their product a new and pleasant aroma. Lucky Strike, late to adapt, lost a massive share of the market. When they finally changed to Burley, they needed a powerful campaign to regain public trust. The result? It's Toasted, a slogan designed to sound cleaner, safer, almost healthy. Let's take a look.
Especially when it's a Lucky, because Luckies taste better, and for good reasons. First, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And then this fine, good-tasting tobacco is toasted to taste even better, cleaner, fresher, smoother.
By the 1940s, awareness about smoking's dangers was growing, and Camel was losing credibility fast. So they launched one of the most manipulative campaigns in advertising history. The ad asked, "What cigarettes do you smoke, doctor?"
Once again, the brand named most was Camel. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Why not change to Camels for the next 30 days and see what a difference it makes in your smoking enjoyment? See how Camels agree with your throat. See how mild and good tasting a cigarette can be.
The message was clear. If doctors smoked Camel, it must be safe. Camel claimed to have surveyed over 15,000 physicians, most of whom chose their brand. But hidden behind that number were questionable methods. Many sources later revealed that doctors were paid or incentivized to participate. Still, it worked. Camel managed to blur the line between science and sales, and company won again.
Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country.
This name probably brings to mind an image, and it should. The Marlboro Man wasn't just a character. He was an idea. He was a symbol of tough masculinity, independence, and freedom. In the 1950s, brown-filtered cigarettes were considered feminine. Sales were declining, until advertising genius Leo Burnett decided to change everything. The cowboy was already a global icon of masculinity. Why not use him in the Marlboro brand? So he did. He transformed the cowboy into the Marlboro Man. He wasn't just a smoker, he was the owner of the wilderness. This idea grew Marlboro's market share and radically changed its image as a women's cigarette. Ironically, many of the actors who portrayed the Marlboro Man later died of smoking-related illnesses. The myth of strength ended in tragedy. There are many explanations: chemical, industrial, even aesthetic. But the most powerful reason is psychological. White represents purity. A white car, a white wall, a white house, clean, simple, innocent. It's ironic, isn't it, that an object filled with poison would be wrapped in the color of innocence? Because the truth is, every frame you've just seen, every word ever written on a cigarette pack, was never about freedom or style or purity. It was about one word: propaganda.